A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, former President Donald Trump has taken to social media to express his frustrations with the mainstream media's portrayal of his recent summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Anchorage, Alaska. The meeting, which took place on Friday, marked Putin's first visit to American soil in nearly a decade and was surrounded by high-stakes discussions on international relations, particularly concerning Ukraine. Trump criticized the media for claiming he suffered a major defeat during the summit, insisting that the narrative was misleading. He argued that if the meeting had occurred outside the U.S., the media would have condemned that decision instead. Trump's remarks were made on Truth Social, where he called the media sick and accused them of wanting unrest in American cities. He stated, "The fake news has been saying for 3 days that I suffered a major defeat by allowing President Vladimir Putin of Russia to have a major summit in the United States." The former president emphasized his administration's efforts to secure the southern border and promised that D.C. would remain safe and secure. During the summit, Trump and Putin were seen shaking hands on the tarmac at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson before heading to their vehicle, affectionately known as the Beast. The event was marked by a show of American military might, as a B-2 stealth bomber and F-22 fighter jets flew overhead, a move interpreted as a reminder of U.S. air superiority. Trump's meeting with Putin has drawn mixed reactions, with some, like former National Security Advisor John Bolton, criticizing Trump for not securing any significant concessions from the Russian leader. Bolton stated, "Trump did not lose, but Putin clearly won. Trump left with nothing but talk of more meetings." However, others, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, defended Trump, arguing that he was the first leader to bring Putin to the negotiating table to discuss serious issues. Rubio dismissed claims that European leaders were present to babysit Trump, asserting that they were invited to participate in the discussions. Following the summit, Trump shared a heartfelt letter from First Lady Melania Trump addressed to Putin, urging him to consider the impact of the Ukraine war on children. In her letter, she emphasized the shared innocence of children across borders and called for an end to the conflict. Trump revealed the letter on social media, further criticizing the media's reaction to the summit. He expressed frustration over their portrayal of his efforts, stating, "There is nothing I can say or do that would lead them to write or report honestly about me." Despite the criticism, both Trump and Putin described the summit as productive and successful, with discussions expected to continue. U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff announced that Putin had agreed to allow the U.S. and its allies to offer Ukraine a NATO-like security guarantee, marking a significant development in the ongoing conflict. Witkoff labeled this concession as game-changing, indicating a shift in diplomatic relations. As discussions progress, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is scheduled to meet with Trump at the White House, alongside a delegation of European leaders. The outcome of these meetings could have significant implications for the future of U.S.-Russia relations and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. As this story unfolds, the political landscape remains charged, with both supporters and critics of Trump closely monitoring the developments from this historic summit. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.